Okay.
Yeah.
Recording.
All right, fab. So, yeah, you're recording now. Okay, fabulous. Thank you so much for getting on, Emma, and thank you everyone for getting on the team. Obviously, every Monday we do our Monday motivation calls, and I'm honestly so excited to have Emma on today. Sorry you can't see me, my video is not working, so you'll just have to, yeah, at least you can hear me, and obviously I can ask Emma the question. So, Emma, can you just start off with just introducing yourself and sharing a bit about your story and how you got involved, where you were at before joining, and obviously why you joined the company in the first place, and what your journey's been like so far.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me. So I joined the business 8 years ago. I was a single mum who, excuse the state of me, we're in lockdown, it's 2020, I'm in a dressing gown and with washed hair, and it's not been brushed or anything, but that's the life we're living right now. So I joined 8 years ago, and I was a new single mum. I was on maternity leave, and I was on maternity leave from working in a mental health unit. I worked 45 minutes away from where I was living, but in rush hour it took me 2 hours to get there. So if my daughter had had to go back to nursery, I literally would have never seen her, and I would have had less money, I think, than what I even got paid. So my nursery bills were more than my income. So I knew that wasn't an option. Plus I wanted to be around to raise my daughter. So I started taking the products because they were cheaper to have 2 shakes a day than what it was to eat. I was seriously broke. I was on benefits, topping up my maternity pay because I was on like the lowest maternity pay that's even allowed. And I was struggling to pay the bills. My parents were topping up my housing benefit with their money to cover my rent. It was just a life where I felt like completely incompetent of everything. Like my family had broken down, not due to nothing to do with me, but that's just the situation I was in. I didn't have enough money to pay my bills. I just literally felt like I was failing. So I started taking these shakes, and they were a step ahead of the game for me 8 years ago, because they were the only products on the market that I could take, because they were dairy free and they were safe for breastfeeding. Now, in 2020, vegan lifestyle is everywhere. People drink alternative milk. 8 years ago, it was not the case. It was really tough to find dairy-free stuff. So the fact that they were dairy-free was just amazing for me. So I started taking these shakes. I lost 10 pounds of baby weight in 2 weeks. I started to feel unreal, and I just was talking about it to everyone. So when the business opportunity was offered to me by Katie, who I'd never met, and she lived in Manchester and I lived 4 hours away, I just said yes, because everything around me was already like shit. So I thought, what is there to lose? I didn't, at the time it was £65 to join the business. I know it's 50 now, but at the time it was £65. I didn't have that money. So I borrowed it from my mum. I told her it was for food shopping, the best lie I've ever told. And I've never ever looked back. It literally was the best decision of my life, not just because it's transformed my income, it's transformed the way we live, but because it's transformed who I am, and all the things that I've been able to do have grown me so much as a person. So my first month I earned £400, or just about £400, and it was life-changing for me, because that meant I could pay all my own rent, although I didn't, but it gave me some independence, something that I'd been like really struggling with, the fact that I was so independent. I just wanted to be, to be able to stand on my own 2 feet without having to borrow from my parents. So the first month was life-changing, and one of my cousins was my first client. She loved the shakes, and I said to her, why don't you do this with me? Like, I've just earned 400 quid. I've just been working from my phone a couple of hours a day. She was like, yeah, I'm in. So she signed up. She was my first team member. She got her first promotion in her first month, earned around the same amount of money. And we literally just duplicated this system every month, getting new clients through social media and making our best clients our new team members. And I went national marketing director in 11 months. At the time, you couldn't jump positions. You had to wait for every position. So yeah, it took me 11 months to go national marketing director. I went PMD in, I think it was 13 months, and then 100 Club in less than 2 years, which used to be like the pinnacle position in the business. I travelled the world. I still do with my children. I've now got another daughter, and I'm married 8 years later. And my life's completely different. Like, I joined this business to buy myself a new toaster and a kettle. Literally, that's all I wanted, was this really fancy toaster and kettle that was way out my price zone. I never had any understanding that the business could give me this insane opportunity. Like, I live in a beautiful 4-bedroom house, and this is my view outside, if you guys can see it. Hang on. That's what I look out to every morning. And I literally feel so blessed. Like, I have a wonderful life. My children go to the most amazing private school, which is one of my massive dreams. Like, it's literally changed all of my dreams into reality, which sounds really, really cheesy, but it's so true. But you know, the one thing that's so amazing is that I get to be a mum full time to my 2 girls. I get to wake up with them every morning. They don't have to go to breakfast club or after school club. They go to, well, at the moment they're obviously not at school, but I pick them up from school. I never miss a day of school, and yet I earn an income that's like I should be in London working 16-hour days. I'm so lucky that I get the very best of both worlds, and it's been the biggest blessing on all of our lives.
Honestly, like, your journey is insane. How many years have you in the business now?
8 years.
It's insane, isn't it? Like, those 8 years were going to go by anyway, and like our stories are quite similar in the fact that we started off in a similar situation. Obviously I was still with Gav, but like income wise and benefits and all of that, and like just struggling with being a young mum, I was in the same situation. And like, you join this business and you're like, oh my god, like, you join not knowing where it's going to take you, and then it gives you so much more. Obviously the income's amazing, but like you mentioned, who you become and the person you become and that journey and the confidence you build, like, that's, money can't buy that. And like, it's just insane. Yeah, I've loved your journey. It's just, I love sharing it as well. The Tettle and Coast of it, the best.
Do you know what I think is amazing as well, is you don't get judged on anything. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a young mum, if you're not a mum, if you went to uni, if you didn't go to uni, it doesn't matter. Like, everybody can do this business. There's times when I think, Jesus, I don't know how I do this, because I like do really stupid things. I'm really dozy sometimes, but that doesn't matter. Like, you can literally do this business. You can have I went to uni, I've got a psychology degree, but it's quite not really relevant in a health company, but it literally doesn't matter. It fits. The only thing that you need to have in this business is a desire to help other people and a great work ethic. And, you know, that's it. Everything else you can learn along the way. So yeah, it is
100%
inclusive to all.
Yeah, 100%, it really is. And do you know what, I love that we done an opportunity call last night, and we were saying, like, it honestly, like, with customer wise, it honestly doesn't matter if we've got a 4-year-old child that needs help with their nutrition, or a 94-year-old man that needs help with their nutrition. Like, it helps everyone, and like, that's something to be so proud of. You haven't just got that one clientele. Like, it's literally a product for everyone, and again, it's a business for everyone. If you've just got that want and that desire to have more out of life, whatever that more is, this business can give you that. So can you just share some tips on building your customer base? Because I know when you started, you definitely just focused customers. You built really strong customer base, and you still do. So can you just share your tips and why it's so important?
Yeah, so my customers have always been like, sorry, just shutting the door because the dogs are being noisy. My customers have always been an absolute priority to me, because that's the reason that I joined the business, because I love the product. I built an amazing relationship with my mentor, Katie. So I kind of learned that was the way forward. So in terms of building new customers, the use of social media, that's what we started with. So posting before and after pictures, congratulating our clients on their results, making sure that we're sharing information, and also reaching out to people that I know the products will help. So I think when I first started, I said to my cousin, my best friend, my brother's girlfriend, oh my God, I'm on this amazing new product, you have to try it. And the weird thing is, if you didn't work for Juice Plus when you first start sharing it, you would talk to a lot more people, because there's something inside our brain that goes, oh, I'm selling it, so people are going to think I'm just telling them about it to make money. But if you take that away from your brain, so if you buy something that you absolutely love and you have no financial impact on it, so you're not part of selling it, you talk to so many people about it. You're like, oh my God, I bought this new hair color, it's literally insane, you have to try it. You tell everyone. So something I learned recently is, look, this product is amazing. You know it's amazing. If you're using it, you're feeling amazing. If you're on the capsules, you know all the benefits, especially at the moment, and how good they are for you. So you just need to share it the same way. Like, I just think the more people that you share it with and you get outside of your own head, the more people you talk to about it, the more people that you're going to help, the more people that you're going to impact. And that's all I did at the beginning. All of my friends are always on a diet. Well, they always used to be, like, they're always trying to get, you know, a few pounds off before they go on holiday. Most women are like that. So I just started sharing. Initially for me, I shared it as a weight loss product because that's all I understood that it was.
Sorry, if anyone's not muted, can you just, I'm not the host anymore. Can you just mute yourselves?
I've just muted Amanda. Sorry, babe. Okay, I've muted everyone now.
Amazing.
So yeah, I think I've lost what I was saying, but yeah, talking to people that you love and care about how the how the products can benefit them. Then it was posting on social media, using Instagram, posting before and after pictures, all the things that like people do already, and they do work. It's just the consistency. So I think it takes like 10 posts sometimes before people see your images or respond to your images on Facebook. Following up on likes, just sending people a nice message saying, oh my God, thank you so much for your support on my new business. Not trying to be too pushy with selling to them, but just responding to their likes or comments, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, 100%. And like, if you don't have a client base, then just like the most important part of the business, obviously, like, team is very important, and you have to do both parts. But without our customers, we have no business at the end of the day. Like, we can't just have a business of like all of us team members. We need our customers.
That's the thing, because we're not, so our company Juice Plus is not a network marketing, like, it's not a, we're direct sales / network marketing, so, or / multi-level marketing. So we're not like any other network marketing company out there. We're not like anyone else. So if you go to most other companies that are similar to us but not the same, their customer base isn't essential. So the amazing thing about Juice Plus is for you to hit your first and second promotion and third promotion, I think, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, you absolutely have to have your own customer base. And even after that, you have to in addition hit PB, which is usually made up of your own customer base as well as obviously some new team members. But you have, for the first positions, you have to have your own customer base. So whereas many other companies, you can just get loads of team members in and then just kind of ride off other people's success. In this company, you absolutely have to have a customer base yourself personally before you can get past even the first position. And that's what makes us special, because we are all about a customer. If we recruit someone into the team and they do absolutely nothing, we gain nothing from it. So it stops empty recruitment. It's a really smart way to build a business. So even the way our marketing plan works, it's all set up for us to be a customer focused business.
Yeah, and honestly, like, it's so important, because it's not about you just getting loads of people in just so you can have your wins. It's about genuinely helping others. And I think if you've got that want and that passion and you enjoy helping others, like, there's nothing more rewarding than like bringing someone on and like bringing a customer and then getting I'm sorry, Isla, be quiet. Bringing and them getting the results they've like longed for so long. And the same with a team member, when they come on and they start to change their life, like, it's just the most amazing thing. Okay, so I've got another question for you. Hang on one second. Isla, I have no idea what she's doing. Can you actually hear her? She sounds like a man. Can you just share the importance of sharing your own journey? You've always been very real, very honest, and I feel like people will come to you because they relate to you.
Yeah, so at the beginning, obviously my weight loss was my biggest story. You know, like, I'd lost this weight, I started to feel amazing, and so I kind of worked on that journey all the way through my business until I had my second baby. So being the very best version of myself. So I always say, you know, this doesn't have to be you being skinny or super fit or whatever. It just is you being better today than what you were yesterday. So whether that's upping your exercise, changing your diet, just anything that makes you feel better about yourself, you're going to attract other people, and being super honest with it. So I've always shared that on social media. I always share an honest side so that people see that, you know, I'm not perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I absolutely love chocolate. I would eat ice cream for breakfast. Like, I am the sort of person that likes bad food. I'm not, you know, lots of people join this business and they're they're already health gurus, you know, they already make super healthy food all the time. Like that just wasn't me. I joined this business thinking that Diet Coke and Weight Watchers meals was a good decision in food. Like I didn't understand that all those chemicals are really bad for me and that diet food isn't good. Like I literally had no understanding of it 8 years ago. I just thought low calorie meant great. So I had a complete re-education with food about what's good for you and what's not good for you. And the same with fitness. Like I didn't really understand what it was to be fit and healthy and how important that was. And that's not defined by what size you are. So I literally relearned all of the things about my body, and I started to trust it a little bit more. When I got pregnant with my second baby, obviously my diet changed slightly, and then in my third trimester I decided to eat myself out of house and home. So then when it came to after my second baby, I had quite a lot of weight to lose, and I started my health journey all over again. But it's completely different being like 30 odd doing this than what it was when I was 20. And you know, life comes sometimes, right? And you gain weight, you lose weight, and it has changed for me so much more now than it to be a weight journey, and it's come full circle to be a health journey for me. So I try and inspire people with health. Like I'm committed to being healthy and doing exercise, to take my capsule every day, to try and keep my skin good. My children's health is my absolute priority, but some days they have chicken nuggets and waffles for dinner like most mums. So I try and be really honest with who I am and what I am, because I feel like society puts this massive pressure on us to be perfect. And the more people that share their perfect lifestyle that maybe isn't so perfect, the more pressure it puts on mums and kids and everything. So I've always been up for being super honest, even sometimes when it's not maybe who I want to be, or the things that, you know, I'd love to be more perfect with, feeding my kids great raw vegetables and all this stuff. But when I have days that I feel like I've been successful, I share that too. Like a few days ago, I put frozen raw cauliflower in Aria's shake, and I was literally, I think that was your suggestion,
It's the
Georgina.
best, isn't it? I got it from Claire, but it's a game changer.
Honestly, I was like, my daughter has just had raw cauliflower. Like this kid doesn't eat vegetables. Aria's horrendous of vegetables. She loves her fruit, but she's horrendous of vegetables. And from having Sienna as a baby who cried when we went on holiday because she couldn't have cauliflower, literally she was obsessed with cauliflower as a little girl, to having Aria who will pick the peas out of her pasta that I've stuffed inside the penne tubes to try and get some veg in her, like they're chalk and cheese. So yeah, I try and share the mum wins, the mum fails, and just be honest with my journey. And it's definitely served me well, because I think that my audience trusts me, that I'm not, you know, filling social media with BS, and I'm actually honest in everything mostly. So yeah, it's really served me well.
And you can honestly tell that by like just following your social media, how real you are. And I think it's so important. And obviously you've got the business you have now because you've just shared your journey from the offset, and just being real and raw, and just shared that all with people, and then look where it's taken you. So
I feel like it's a diary, right? It's like something that we have to share with people. I don't share everything, but I feel like I've used it as a diary along the way.
Yeah.
It really helped me.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and final question is, unless anyone else has got any questions they want to ask in the chat, please feel free to put them in and I'll ask them. But why now is the time to run with your business? Obviously, like we've seen before in the past years where it's just gone absolutely mental, but now I've never seen anything like this. Like I'm honestly waking up every day ecstatic. So obviously from your experience 8 years in, why is now like the time to just run with it?
So obviously the pandemic definitely opened people's eyes to a few different things. The importance of health, and without it you literally have nothing, because the government directly address those people with weakened health, right? So if you have weakened health in whatever way, you need to be inside, you cannot leave your house. And it was a continuous direction towards those people that your health is, you know, not as strong as maybe as what we would hope, therefore you need to stay inside. So health has definitely suddenly become a massive awareness to lots and lots of people, and we have a product that's scientifically proven to help the successful can't think of the right word, we have a product that's proven to help the successful function of the immune system. So our product is perfect to help people to improve their health, number one. So we have the perfect product. Number two, people have all of a sudden been made aware that their secure job is no longer maybe secure. So their plan A job all of a sudden isn't a plan A, and the option of looking for plan B suddenly looks a lot more inviting. We're often a plan B to lots and lots of people, and then all of a sudden we look more like a plan A. You know, I've been working from home for 8 years. This is so normal. In a weird way, it's so normal to me. Like, the shops and stuff are open, but I'm like still at home doing the same thing I always do.
Yeah, I was like, maybe to go out today. I was like, no.
I was like, I didn't even know the shops were open. So, you know, I've been able to work from home, be around my family for a long time, so it's totally normal to me. But so health is our number one priority in the UK for most people right now. Lots of people are looking at their job in a different way. And then thirdly, we've been in lockdown, and people either ate their way through lockdown or got fit their way through lockdown, both which we can help with. So if you wanted to get fit and healthy during lockdown, we can help you with products. If you ate your way through lockdown and then feel rubbish afterwards, we can help you with products when you feel rubbish. So we're like kind of jack of all trades, helping everyone, you know. And we can literally have the answer for so many people's problems right now. And the momentum is growing on a different level. And I've seen momentum like this once in my business before, and people's lives were changed well, mine included, have been changed in a significant way. So it's like, you can offer people the gift of health, the gift of making themselves feel better every single day. And you can help those people that maybe are suffering because they're off work, or they're not getting paid their full 100% wage, or maybe they don't even have a job anymore, or maybe when they, you know, when everything goes back to normal, they don't want to live the same lifestyle. People's eyes have been open, and you have an opportunity to share with people. So the other thing I'd say as well is that a lot of people won't tell you that they're struggling, because that's the society that we live in. They won't tell you that they're worried about not being able to pay their mortgage, or they won't tell you that, you know, they're struggling to pay their bills, because people like to put on this big front that everything's okay, especially women. And we've learned from a few girls that have joined someone else's team because their friend hasn't offered it to them because they thought they were okay. So my suggestion is, talk to your friends, and you don't have to say, oh, you're struggling to pay your mortgage this month, I've got an opportunity for you. But talk to your friends and family and offer them the opportunity. Like, if you don't offer it, someone else might, and they might not realize that you even do. So just be louder and prouder with your products, with your business opportunity, with what you do, and don't miss out on this time, because it's literally, I've never seen anything like it. People are excited to join the business, people are excited to be on the products. So yeah, just be louder and prouder than ever, and just know that you're going to be helping people. And in 6 months' time, you might get a message saying, do you know what, because you offered me this business opportunity, I didn't lose my house, or because you offered this business opportunity, at the end of the month I could still do a food shop. Or you don't know the small impact that you might have on someone's life by offering them this opportunity. So yeah, definitely make sure that you're loud and proud about it.
Honestly, it's so powerful, isn't it? Like, it just makes me really emotional. Like, I've never been more proud to be in this business, and I've never been more grateful for this business. And the fact that you're just genuinely helping people invest in their health, and it can change it forever. Like, I wasn't even scared when this pandemic came. Like, I am that secure with my health and like my immune system, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. Like, I wasn't even scared. I was like, if I get it, I'll fight it. Like, there was not one little bit of fear in me. And I think that's because of the belief I've got in having the products to like back me up with the immune system, and also just obviously that I do take better care of myself than I did 6 years ago. And obviously the business has my back again and again and again, and I've never been more focused, because I could control what I do with my business. I could control what I do with showing up every day. Like, I couldn't control what was happening in the world, but I could control this. And so that was where my focus went. So I feel like a lot of people, they felt like they'd lost all control. They're like, the whole world was just put on house arrest. It was weird, but you are still in control of so much. And this business is one of them. So yeah, honestly, it's so exciting. 1 second, let me just see what Joe said. That happened to me before, where I've decided a friend wouldn't want it, and they were fuming I didn't ask. Honestly, like, I've had it. I didn't offer it and they signed up with someone else. I was like, oh, that's awkward. But again, they don't know. Not everyone knows there's a business to what we do. Not everyone
My
knows that.
friend I went to uni with, she emailed the office about 5 years ago and said, I really want to do this thing, I've seen my friend do it. And only because they knew who I was, they then, like, when she signed up online, they put her in my team, but otherwise she would have gone in someone else's team. And it's like, she just didn't realize, even though I think I post all the time about recruitment, she just didn't realize that was even an option to be in my team. So she just did it online. And I think I post enough about it. Well, obviously now 8 years on, I think I post enough about it, but it's crazy, isn't it? You think people see so much more than maybe what they do.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I think it's so important. Like I say to my team every day, over anything with what you do, like over posting, over anything, if you have to do one thing each day, speak to people, just speak to people, because that's when you know you're going to be having a full-on conversation with someone, and that's when you can then ask that person about products, business, whatever it is. But yeah, it's so important to be connecting, speaking to people and building up relationships with people. So has anyone got any questions for Emma before we let her go? But you've been amazing. I'm honestly so excited. I'm so excited for you for this month as well. I know you're going for a big promotion.
It better happen.
It bet it will. No, not better.
No, it will. It's going to happen.
Look at the lectures you give me. It will.
Yeah. I'm going to be PMD plus this month, of course.
Yes, insane. But yeah, I think that's it. If you can just leave me with one tip for the people that are just like, yeah, just for everyone that wants to do this, like, what would your one tip be?
Follow the triangle, because it literally is the simplest thing you could ever do, but it makes so much sense. And that's 3 sides of the triangle: post, follow up, and add new friends. Like, you need to do all 3, otherwise the business can't grow. If you post and don't follow up, people are engaging and you're not responding. If you post and follow up but you don't add new people, it's the same people over and over again seeing your post, so you're never going to grow. And if you add new people and follow up but don't post, obviously you're not going to do anything. So follow the 3 sides of the triangle, because it absolutely makes sense. And one of my new team this month was like, Emma, people are liking my stuff, but I just don't want to message them and say, hi, do you want to buy products? Like, I don't know what to do. And I literally said to her, just when people like your stuff, just reply to them in a message and say, oh my God, thank you so much for your support. It means the world. Hope you're staying safe in lockdown. And from doing that, she had 7 orders in 3 days. And I just think it's the simple things that help you grow your business. So keep it simple, enjoy it. Remember that you're helping people. Remember that every no is one step closer to a yes. And literally just have fun with it, and make sure that you're sharing as in posting, following up, and adding new people, and you shall have success.
Amazing. I'm honestly so grateful for you getting on. I can't wait to see you. And thank you for all the girls on the call. Thank you all for getting on, and enjoy the rest of your Monday evening, and I'll see you soon, hopefully.
Yes, lots of love, babe. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye.